Eric, what's up, buddy? Good day. All right, let's just cut it there. How about that? What's going on, guys? Eric, good to see you again, man. Sorry I missed you yesterday. Thanks for dropping by, though. Squiddy, what's going on, man? Good to see you again. Cole, you as well, man. Good tunes going on. Just grinding Dark Ether camos in Cold War since I haven't done that yet. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I went pretty hard at that back at the beginning of Cold War. And got it done. I actually was doing it so much. I mean, this is pathetic and kind of sad, but at the same time, just to kind of give you an idea, like how much I was playing Cold War at the beginning of that game. From doing all like the single shot weapons, so you were constantly clicking, you know, shoot, rather than just being able to hold down the trigger. I actually like damaged a nerve or something, or like partially tore a muscle in my forearm. And it hurt. I'm not kidding you, for like 2 months. Legit 2 months it hurt. Pretty bad. Let me just quickly explain what you're looking at. Butter, what's going on, man? Good to see you again. Let me quickly explain what's going on today. So we've got this Xbox Summer Game Fest that's happening. And if you are a subscriber and you saw my community page on my channel last night, by the way, you can always just go ahead and hit subscribe now. It doesn't cost you anything. Lots of updates going on, what's happening with Call of Duty, Modern Warfare coming up, all that kind of stuff. Bruce Dog, what's going on, buddy? So Call of Duty tweeted out last night, like, oh, hey, how about we do like a little something again tomorrow as well? Meaning this whole thing with this Summer Game Fest and Xbox. So I didn't know that was going to happen at the time that I streamed yesterday with the trailer reveal that they did, which I got to be honest, I found pretty underwhelming. I think it's fair to say, as far as a kind of introductory, hey, we're coming out, this is the game kind of a thing. It was pretty low key. To overuse an overused term, it was very low key. So, I was talking about how, well, we'll get to that. But, so what this is, it's going to be, I don't know what part of this show, I don't know how long this show is going to be today. They're doing this Summer Games Fest over the next number of days. And I think it culminates on Sunday with, like an Xbox Bethesda kind of presentation. Like a live presentation, I think. But it's going to be going on today, tomorrow, Saturday, like, again, through Sunday. So there will be a 7-minute, is what I've heard, campaign level walkthrough that we're going to see from the Modern Warfare 2 campaign. I feel the need to say this, the Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 2022, the one that's coming out, not, 2009 Modern Warfare 2. Obviously, I'm just putting it out there because, again, it can get a little confusing with, it's called Modern Warfare. It's called Modern Warfare 2. Well, we already had those. So, whatever. Just letting you know, like, being specific here. A quick recap of yesterday. You can pre-order the game now. I put a video up on my channel showing you exactly how to search for it on Steam. And it's on Steam again this year. No more Battle.net. How to search for it on the Xbox and how to search for it and find it, obviously, on PlayStation. So, if you are interested in pre-ordering, there's only 2 versions available. There is no longer the $60, and when I say dollar, I mean American dollar, Sorry, I have notifications turned on for a couple of things Call of Duty, so I was just checking that. They're just saying like, hey, it's going to start soon, which we know. That's why we're here, right? Um, so yeah, there's no longer the like just the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 version. Pro Lizard, what's going on, man? Good to see you again. It's the cross-gen version now, or the $100, which is $70, and then there's the $100 like special edition. GameStop is also offering. They have an edition that's like completely their own. You get some kind of steel book that comes with the game. It's not the kind of, I never buy the super expensive version of it. It's just, to me, a couple of different skins or whatever. It just doesn't matter to me. If this was Black Ops 3 and you could get the Juggernaut fridge, I'd be all over that. I mean, then it would be $200 or whatever, but to me, it would be worth it. Like, you guys ever check, like, look online on eBay or whatever, trying to find one of those jug fridges to buy? Wow. Because I really want one, but man, they're expensive, like really expensive. Pro Lizard, you got the Vault Edition. So that's the $100 version that I was talking about, the Vault Edition. And again, GameStop has, this is Game Fest that we're doing here. GameStop has their own proprietary version again. So there's some kind of steel book that comes with it. So, whatever. But I wish I bought that edition when it came out. Yeah, the jug fridge one. Yeah, me too. But to be honest with you, I had only started playing Call of Duty at Advanced Warfare. So I mentioned it yesterday. The first beta that I ever played was Black Ops 3. I didn't even know about like the jug. I wasn't playing zombies or anything like that at the time anyhow. So I had no idea about that kind of stuff. So you live and you learn. I wish I really, really, really wish I could have had that though, man. It's so cool. Then the BO4 one, they had the mystery box because they changed, how it looks. And it did look pretty cool, but it looks like more impressive in the photos than I think it actually was. But the jug fridge would be pretty damn cool. Yeah, so as far as like, again, the what we got yesterday, I always think back to the presentation Treyarch had with Black Ops 4 when they announced that, and it was like a huge, huge, huge deal. Now, in fairness, they were also introducing Battle Royale to Call of Duty for the first time ever. So it was a pretty huge kind of sea change as far as Call of Duty goes. Remember, that was like when Fortnite was absolutely the biggest thing in the world. It still is huge, but when it was just, you couldn't escape Fortnite. Not to mention all the other ones that have been around for a long time and all that kind of stuff. But PUBG and whatever, it doesn't matter. But that presentation was big and it was awesome. And then yesterday we got a 1.5-minute long trailer from stuff that was pulled from the campaign. It was just kind of like, all right, it's cool, but it wasn't like, wow. It was fairly underwhelming, to be honest with you. And we're not getting anything like mind-boggling today. We're not going to get, this new thing, that new thing, whatever. We're going to get a full level of the campaign walkthrough, though. They did it last year for Vanguard when they have a live presentation then. Courage, if you guys know him, you probably do. Used to be a broadcaster for the Call of Duty League, for Pro Call of Duty, and he has his own enormous YouTube channel now. But he did like the walkthrough of the sniper mission for Paulina from the campaign. If you played that, you'll know what I'm talking about. So we're going to get something like that today. I don't know who's playing it. I don't know if it's pre-recorded or anything like that. I'm not sure. I just don't know. I also have no idea. Like I said, this might be the first thing that comes up that the Game Fest thing is doing today, or it might be like the third thing. So I'm not guaranteeing you that in 5 minutes and 15 seconds, as you see on your screen here, that we're getting that campaign level walkthrough of Modern Warfare 2. It could be in a half hour from now. I honestly don't know. I put it out on Twitter trying to find like a schedule if somebody could, pass it along. Alessandro, what's going on, man? Good to see you again. But I got no responses from that, and I looked like just Google searching, checking out like the schedule for the day, but all it says is like at 11 a.m. Pacific time on Thursday, that's when it starts. And then on Friday it starts at this time. And, you don't get like the breakdown of when each presentation is going to happen. I couldn't find it, at least. So, whatever. Yeah, by the way, if anybody here could just drop a like real quick on the stream, I would greatly appreciate it. It just helps me out big time. It's YouTube algorithm stuff. I would greatly appreciate it. So I thank you for that in advance. And if you do subscribe today, if your subscriptions are public, you'll pop up on screen like I showed you a couple minutes ago. If they're not public, then I won't notice it. But thank you if you do subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. So thank you for that. You guys tell me, what are you thinking about the game in general, like from what we saw? I mean, in fairness, it wasn't much. We're going to get a better idea of, the campaign today, but even people that love the campaigns, like, how many times do you play them? A few times, whatever. Like, most of your time is going to be spent playing the multiplayer. That's what we really want to see. So I'm thinking maybe in the future being in the next couple of weeks, something along those kinds of lines, not too distant future, is we'll get a much more dynamic kind of presentation of the actual multiplayer stuff. I will tell you, I saw today Charlie Intel had posted some kind of interview with some of the devs from Infinity Ward talking about Modern Warfare 2, and one of the things they were asking about is like destructible, like walls, windows, doors, those kinds of things. And there will not be destructible windows and doors, whatever. So like if you shoot, it's going to be kind of like old Call of Duty. So if you shoot a wall, you'll see like the bullet holes being, where the bullets penetrated, but then they will eventually fade. It's not going to destroy the wall, though. You're not going to be breaking through, like on Vanguard with the shutters and the windows, like opening those things, or smashing them, and the wall parts where they have it where you can run through it. There's not going to be that kind of stuff in Modern Warfare 2 this year, which I think is great news. I don't know if there will be doors, though. There still might be doors. I'm not sure about that. They just won't be destructible. I'm hoping that there is no doors. There's no opening and closing shutters or anything like that. Because it's one of the things that absolutely drives me nuts. The whole running through the walls stuff in Vanguard, which is like, sometimes it works. Sometimes you just run into a wall and you stop. And I don't love it. So I'm glad that they're taking that out at least. I don't want any doors whatsoever, period. Like, I don't know, man. It's like, at a certain point they're always trying to do new things, put new stuff in it, more stuff in it, do whatever, when I actually think they're kind of at a point now. I mean, I can't tell you the last time we had a game that was released that worked in full at release. Even going back to World War II, like the whole headquarters thing, which is a cool idea, but it flat out didn't work at the beginning of the game. It was a while, like it took over a month, I think, from what I remember. For that actually to work properly. And then BO4, zombie players know, blue screen death, just, oh my God. And every game since, there's been issues at the beginning of launch. I think they need to really kind of strip stuff down and go back a little bit. And then once those things are perfected, then start expanding. But you don't need to give us 50 things at launch. You just need to give us like 5 things that absolutely work. Don't give us 50 things that kind of work sometimes. Maybe it's a little buggy now, but eventually maybe it will work. Like, no. Just give me something that works 100% right out the bat, then start expanding. Don't do it in reverse. It's just to me, it's a bad way to go. So we've got like 17 seconds here. We'll see what this presentation is going to be like. Again, I don't know exactly when the Modern Warfare 2 presentation will begin. I don't know what part of this presentation it will fall under. We'll see. I have no idea. So it could be right now. It could be in a half an hour, like I said. So I don't know. Let's have a look. Oh, you know what? I turned the volume off here. Let me know with the volume and everything is okay,
I'm
by
Jeff
the way.
Keighley, and this is Summer Game Fest, a live showcase of what's next in the wide, wide world of video games. We are live here in Los Angeles, so whether you're streaming from home or watching inside an IMAX theater, welcome to our showcase event. Over the next few hours, we'll give you updates on the games you love, be joined by special developer guests, and yes, have a few surprises along the way too. Now, what I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll have games for you. It doesn't matter your platform
I really
choice.
hope they get to
We're all here
the
to
Call of
come
Duty
together
stuff
as
first
one
or
community
early.
that simply loves the art of amazing video games.
I don't know about a few hours.
Franchises in the industry are here, like Call of Duty. You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds and new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish lists. And even if you don't get every announcement that you desire, and let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot of great stuff. So let's get started. Over 30 years ago, Capcom Street Fighter hit arcade.
So we're not getting it right off the
Ever
bat,
since,
at
this
least.
legendary Japanese fighting
Street
game
Fighter.
series has continued to evolve.
And I
Street
don't know how
Fighter
long
6
each of these
is coming in
presentations are, by the way,
2023,
so...
And right now, we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game and show you the exclusive first gameplay footage.
My fear is that Call of Duty is going to be the kind of closer to the show. It was either, in my mind, it was either going to open the show or close the show as the big, again, Call of Duty is the biggest game every year, best-selling game every year.
Let's get this mission started.
And then it's not first is making me nervous because I don't want to do this for 3 hours just looking at some games that I don't, frankly, give a damn about. That wouldn't be ideal.
Got you in my sights. Neutralized. Predictable. Time to end this. Fire. Double.
Does anybody play Street Fighter here that's watching? Like, are you into this stuff at all?
I'm just on
Like, I've played this stuff a long time ago, but it's been a long time. And it always just looks exactly the same to me. I mean, the graphics change a bit, but, like, it's exactly the same. To me, like, it's just Street Fighter to Street Fighter, regardless of which version you're looking
all
at.
about the comb. All right. Next, it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
Never played any of those games? I mean, they're, Okay, this is not it, but what is this? Oh, Death Stranding 2 is an announcement that's coming up, by the way.
CM-Leth Recon Squad. Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the comsat relay, and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a problem.
Get that door closed now, Private. Close that gate. Nothing gets in here. Ray didn't make it.
Is the volume okay, by the way, for this?
Jeez.
I mean, I have it turned up all the way. I think there's volume is a little bit low, to be honest.
Willis, take the lead.
I do have a booster that I can put on it, so if it's not okay, let me know. If it's too quiet, let me know.
Oh, this ain't good.
Alien?
What we found was a new kind of evil. And it found us first.
What the?
7 minutes, Squiddy.
This wasn't human.
Retreat!
Another Alien game. It's all good. Thank you, Ethan.
Open fire! Go! Alvarez, through that door!
Uh-oh.
I don't know what I saw in there. But I know when I close my eyes, I still see it. Now everyone's dead. And someone needs to know.
It does look pretty cool, doesn't it? Did you guys play Alien Isolation? I never did. I actually watched like a whole video series, probably a couple times. A couple different people play it. I don't know why I never did. It looked great. That's coming next year. Aliens Dark Descent. Okay. That actually looks pretty good.
That was Aliens Dark Descent, and it's coming in 2023 to console and PC.
Especially since we're not having
2 years ago at the Game Awards,
zombies
we
this
revealed
year.
The Callisto Protocol from the creative forces.
That could
behind the
absolutely
Dead
be something
Space
that I stream.
franchise. Today, I am thrilled to get to show you the first raw gameplay alongside its creator, Glenn Schofield. But first, here's the quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
Take a look outside. Did you know that they call Callisto the dead moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands. I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
I appreciate that, Ethan. Thank you so much, man.
I just love that last part. Gives me chills every time.
That was creepy as hell. That was too.
Welcome to your new home.
Callisto Protocol? Okay. Alright, that looks alright too. Normally with these kinds of shows, like, I don't
That's
like
right.
much
We
of
know
what I
you
see.
wanted to see. And joining me now, Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance. Glenn, first of all, congratulations.
But two of the first
This game
three.
looks absolutely incredible. And I got to say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Jeff. And, you know, for a second, just give me a second. You know, I want to thank you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now. And
Is this guy straight out of Goodfellas or
you've
what?
been an ambassador. You've amplified
Doesn't
new
it kinda
games,
look like
new
that?
studios, and
Hey, look, let me tell you
just
something. I
wanna
want to thank you. And look at my
really
rings over here. I got the jewelry
Not about me,
going
it's
on.
about
What
you
do you
guys.
know? Hey.
Yeah, I know, but
We'll get some
appreciate that. Thank you so
gabagool.
much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to
Thanks
show
so much, all right?
this
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
So
go
people
fuck
saw the
yourself.
trailer,
Okay.
but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development, and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But
Well,
tell
that's
us a bit
coming
about
in
what are we going to see
December.
today.
Okay. And
Yeah,
the
we got a
Alien
couple
game was
minutes
next year.
of, like you said, like raw gameplay.
It just said
It's two
2023. I don't
segments. in
the
first
actual
half of the
date, don't
game.
know.
One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, some just about everything. We're showcasing a new weapon called the Grip.
Okay.
It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great. And then check out the nice ending we have, where we we usually will kill our main character Jacob, and in a very unique way. And just for a second, I want to thank the team, man. Like you said, through COVID, through everything else, the dedication, the hard work, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, Glenn, I got to say, again, what you guys are shipping this year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game. It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this.
It did look pretty good.
And let's let the footage
kind
speak
of
for itself.
Resident
Still feel
Evil-y.
striking distance. Here it is, the first gameplay.
Like Resident Evil in
Callisto
space.
Protocol.
But here we go. So this is a little actual in-game gameplay. So obviously he's a prisoner of some sort, like in space somehow with aliens and. So this is going to be like a detective kind of a thing as well, like you follow what happened here to find the clues to go to the next thing, or to track down this whatever it is, to hunt and kill it, maybe something like that. It's not like the it's not the smoothest, like, handling looking kind of game. It's a little bit like you're aiming and you're here, and then you move a little bit to the right, but you're over here instead of going like to the middle. I mean, that could be designed on purpose that way, so it's a little bit. They get a chance to get closer to you, and it's scarier and whatever. But he was still twitching, I guess. Not anymore. Oh, he's got his little super suit on now. Did that creature, zombie, alien thing just throw like an arm at him? Oh, that's cool. Like if you shoot him on the leg, like it'll take its leg off and now it becomes a crawler. Good way to slow him down. It seems to be the technique that this guy's using to get this done. Oh. Oh, that can't be good.
Oh, my God. That just happened. All right, moving on. This October, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 arrives. Infinity Ward is once again returning to its roots for a modern-day action game, and today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
All right, here, guys. We got Modern Warfare 2 here. We're going to get a full level campaign walkthrough. It's supposed to be about 7 minutes long.
Hi, everyone. In 2019, Modern Warfare changed everything. And on October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2. We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price, Gaz, Soap, Alejandro, and of course, Ghost. We needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty.
Who's your favorite?
A whole new way.
It's got to be Soap, right?
Inspired by the world we're about to enter. Oil rigs, cargo ships, and staggering odds are just the beginning. Here is Modern Warfare 2.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna try not to talk over this too much. So.
Target, Shadows 1 and 2. Push to your hook point. Let's invite ourselves in.
All stations, ship is visual.
Copy. Press for assault. Stay on comm. We board, clear, disarm that missile.
Be ready for anything. This could be a trap.
Actual, we're set.
Copy, get to work.
Good hook.
The graphics look okay, but not awesome, though, right?
All Shadows, the missile is on this platform. I want full containment. You've got 3 AQ internal.
2-1, making entry.
Someone cut right clear through.
What's up, BO2 zombies?
Room clear. Coming out.
The guns look like they react very much like Modern Warfare 2019, which I think is a good thing. Is that the ISO from BO3? The gun? We got a P90 up there.
Balcony door undone.
Doors. Well, campaign doors. Campaigns have always had them.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status?
Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now.
Roger that.
Man down. Rush out.
We need to move fast. All Shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now.
2 copies, moving.
We gotta roll.
I didn't play it, Eric, so this is a campaign mission from... Is this really a remake? From the original Modern Warfare 2?
Shadow 1, Ghost. Visual on flares coming from the ring. What's your status, over?
Ghost, they're signaling the ship. They're gonna launch that missile.
It's first stage. There's still time. All Shadows. Missile is on the helipad. 2-1, we're moving to secure. Cover us.
2 copies all.
Okay. They did say there's nothing like no Russian in this game, though. I know that. Again, I was talking about the interview with the devs that I was talking about earlier. They were asked about the no Russian campaign level, and they said there's nothing like that in this game. I like the guns so far. I wish we could see him run and like do maybe some slide canceling and all that kind of stuff to see if that's in the game.
Clear.
Actual, this is Shadow 1. Rig is secure. Moving on the container now.
Roger that. Confirm when the objective is neutralized.
Open.
Where are the controls?
On that damn ship. Actual, we got a problem. Missile is armed. Controls are somewhere on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
Let's move out! Go! This is Zero 1 back in the water, inbound to your position!
Solid copy. We're taking effective fire. The LZ will be hot.
Roger that! Once we're on deck, we push to the bridge! Fast! Secure those controls! Stop this missile, yep!
How do we board?
Straight to
Yeah, I can't wait to play it either, Ethan. I'll probably stream this the day it comes out, the campaign, because there's no zombies. So. And for the beta, I always play with subscribers, so be subscribed if you want to play on stream with me and everybody else.
Let's have ourselves a gunfight. Missile patrols are on the bridge. Have to stop the launch.
Look how everything's moving on deck. Hey, Braylon. I like this. So we've got the cargo map basically here.
Reloading.
I hope the shotguns are weak in this multiplayer, man. Please, God, please let them be weak. Well, we've got mounting again, obviously.
I'm moving.
Containers are the only cover we have.
Just don't get caught between them.
They're just pre-ordered. If anybody's looking to do that, by the way, I made a video showing you exactly how to do it on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, all that kind of stuff. So don't worry, we're gonna watch this again as well. After we finish this, we'll go back and we'll watch it again.
X-ray down.
I like this gun. Oh.
This is one. We're pushing towards the entry now. Copy that.
Got taken out by the sea.
They closed off the bridge entry. Secure the deck and we'll blow the door.
Visual on bridge entry.
I believe that's the case, Cole.
Check it. Controls are internal. All right, stand back. This is Shadow 1 going explosive on bridge entry. 3, 2, 1. Execute.
Oh, that was it. Okay.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
And again, if you're having trouble finding that on your whatever system you're
That's
on,
what we're talking about. And joining us now, up from Long Beach,
the
John
video I
Howard,
put
great
out
to see you.
yesterday
How's
on
everything?
exactly how to
Great.
download
Thanks.
it.
Great
Find
to have
it
you
in
with
your
us, and
store
also Jeff
download
from
it.
Infinity Ward. So we saw the first gameplay. Thanks for that extended sequence. Looks incredible. Jeff, tell us a bit about that mission. Where is that set in the game? What are we seeing there?
Absolutely. So first of all, we're really excited to welcome back Captain John Price and Gaz Garrick. You know, they're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from 141, and then the other two characters that you may recognize from the older franchise that we're reimagining are Simon Ghost Riley and of course Soap John McTavish, and then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create for this game. First, Commander Philip Graves and Mexican Special Forces Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as important as Task Force 141. But as far as the level's concerned, you know, I got a shout out to IW. You know, this was a tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together.
Yeah, I'm pretty
really,
sure progress tracks across
devs here.
all platforms.
And, you know, you saw the
like
wind
the
and
last few games
the animations
I'm virtually
and the awesome
certain.
sound design, and of course our new water tech, which is actually pushing the boat in different directions. It's creating a physically dynamic environment, allowing for the cover you were seeing. In certain cases, you could be behind cover, and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you exposed, but it also leaves the enemy exposed, creating this emergent gameplay. So again, I'm very excited. Just can't wait I'm so excited that we get to show it off today.
And that's just a hint of where things are going to go. Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall. Modern Warfare 2, obviously, you know, we're so excited that it's back this year, but you've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys this year?
Yeah, we first of all, thanks for having us here. We're just so excited for October 28th. It's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity Ward have built, but it really marks the step change, what we're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're going to see incredible rendering, incredible graphics, all the things just within the game itself, built all on one shared engine now across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest about the new Warzone experience. We're affectionately calling it Warzone 2.0. There will be a standalone experience of Warzone for current existing players as well. So we're going to sort of feed the entire community there. But all eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration's just been incredible.
Keep giving the
so
date.
Excited for Task Force 141. Warzone coming to mobile as well for players on the go.
Warzone
we're
mobile.
on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment, and there's going to be a lot more to come in the months to follow.
Well, before we leave, we got to ask a little bit about Warzone 2. I know we just, we're showing gameplay here on this, but can you tell us anything? There was a little bit. It seems like there was a little bit of a tease maybe in the trailer yesterday.
Yeah, when we're seeing that from the community, we love when the fans can pick up some things, some chatter about maybe seeing high-rise and other elements. But
yeah,
we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure. It will
they showed basically the part, at least part of the new Warzone map in that trailer yesterday. So again, you can watch that again
for all of us looking
and see it. It's very quick. It's not detailed, but it's like a satellite view.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks, Johanna and Jeff. All right, well, we've got lots more summer games.
I think it's going to be much more.
Now it's time to announce a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back.
Verdansk, then Caldera.
30 years after its first release. I loved this game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
We're going to go back and watch that again. I'm just curious of what the next thing is real quick. Metroid? Is that what I said? Okay, whatever. Let's get back to
all right, let's modern
over
day
here.
Action game.
Okay, so we're gonna watch the whole level again. What they just showed for Modern Warfare 2. If you're pissed that we're not showing the other stuff, sorry, but this channel is Call of Duty based. So that's what we're really here for. I think that's probably what almost everybody, all of you, are here for. We're going to watch through the level again. Couple of things. Yes, they did have doors, but this is the campaign level. This is not multiplayer. So doors and breaching doors and going, all that kind of stuff has been in Call of Duty campaigns for a very long time. Doesn't mean that it will be in multiplayer for sure. The guns look familiar for the most part. There's going to be new ones. There's going to be, of course, there's going to be ones that we've seen before, of course. The gun play, as far as how the gun reacted when it was shot and like how it was holding and all that kind of stuff, seemed very familiar. If you played Modern Warfare 2019 at all, seemed quite familiar as far as that goes, which I like because I think that was probably the best part of Modern Warfare 2019 was the actual gunplay. How the guns reacted when you shot them. They would move. They weren't dead straight. Like it was good. But it looked like it was like if you were to just watch it, it looked like the recoil was harder to control than it actually was in game. You guys, I'm sure, have all played it, so I'm not really breaking any news here. But I liked how that worked as far as the old game goes. Again, this is just a campaign level, so we're not getting like the movement. I'm not sure if it's going to be slide canceling and how fast the actual movement is going to be because they were always just kind of, tactically walking and aiming and doing all that kind of stuff. They weren't running and slide canceling and, jumping behind cover. We didn't see any mantling either, did we? Now that I'm thinking about it. So let's watch it again. And maybe we can pause as we go through
Today
if we notice
we're about
anything.
To show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna
it looks like a
Ferris,
cool mission.
the
I'll
head
say
of Call
that.
of Duty.
It definitely looks like a cool mission, but it's kind of typical Call of Duty campaign, you know, level stuff.
Hi,
It's not
everyone. In
nothing
2019,
mind-boggling.
Modern Warfare changed everything. And on October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty.
forgot the actual
with
term
the
for it.
launch
For
of
what?
Modern
Cool.
Warfare 2. We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team.
Bigger is something like
Price,
that doesn't impress me. I
gas,
actually want them,
soap,
again, like I'm saying, I want them to
and of
scale
course,
back a little
Ghost.
bit, at least at
We needed a
launch.
stage big enough to debut Call
Being
of Duty
bigger is
in a
not-
whole new way.
Not always better.
Inspired
Just
by
ask
the
your
world
girlfriend.
We're about to enter.
She'll tell you.
Oil rigs, cargo ships.
Right? She's not lying
Staggering
about
odds
that,
are
I don't
just
think.
the beginning.
'Cause
Here
bigger
is Modern Warfare
definitely
2.
doesn't just mean better automatically, right? Like that better not be the case. Somebody's lying to me. It's about the motion of the ocean, goddammit. Okay. Let's watch this again. This actually Okay, let's first things first. Look at that date. The game comes out on the 28th of October of this year, 2022. Obviously, this mission takes place October 22nd of this year. So I wonder if it's going to be, they'll kind of incorporate that, like, or they're just trying to be like, hey, it's a contemporary game. It's not a futuristic game. It's not in the past. It's just now. This is just now. It's kind of made up. It's all that kind of stuff. So not sure about that, but I don't know if it'll, you know, relate to necessarily the world that we live in today, or if they're just trying to say it takes place in our time right now.
Eyes on the red.
Alright, that's our target. Shadows 1 and 2. Push to your hook points. Let's invite ourselves in.
All station ship is visual.
Copy. Press for assault. Stay on comm. We board, clear, disarm that missile.
Be ready for anything. This could be a trap.
Actual, we're set.
Copy. Get to work.
Now, wouldn't be surprised to see this, you know, kind of the grapple hook, like, you know, Blackout basically had as well. Like a grapple gun kind of, you know, going up the lines like that. I would be shocked if something like that was in multiplayer, but being in Warzone 2 definitely would make sense. And again, they did show a little bit of the map, the new map, the Warzone 2 map in the trailer that came out yesterday. You can watch that again. Again, I have it on my channel. It's from the live stream yesterday. It's the first thing that we watched. Was right at the beginning of that video, that stream. But again, it was just a satellite image looking down. And you were kind of looking at a map. You weren't really like, it wasn't detailed. You're not getting the full layout, but again, it looks much more city-like, much more Verdansk-like than it is Caldera, you know, kind of a thing. So an urban environment, but again, the map will probably be spread out fairly large. So there will be, I'm sure, like, you know, lots of trees and stuff, different areas that you can go through, whatever. But with high-rise buildings or all that kind of stuff, having a grapple gun and being able to go up a line and get to the, you know, roof of something quicker than just running up some stairs, and, you know, so the enemy, of course, will always know that you're coming up the damn stairs. You could take, you know, your own grapple gun rather than a fixed line maybe that was already there. So, you know, how they had that in Verdansk as well. Like, you could just, if you're in a party of 4, you could have just one person staring at the line waiting for somebody to, you know, come grappling up, and it's just too easy to kill, but we'll see. Could be a piece of equipment for the new Warzone, though.
All shadows, the missile is on this platform. I want full containment. You've got 3 AQ internal. 2-1, making entry.
Is this, I remember, was it BO4 that this gun was in? It was the ISO, right? It was called, it was a DLC gun. Or was it BO3? I swear to God, that's the gun, though. I just can't remember. I can't remember which game.
Right, clear through.
Slate reflector on the gun looks very much like we have now. in Vanguard. Check your corners. But you see how the gun kind of bounces and moves a fair amount when you shoot it? A lot like Modern Warfare 2019 did. Helicopters up, people down.
Balcony door undone.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status?
Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now.
Roger that.
Flash out.
We need to move fast. All Shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now. 2 copies, moving. We gotta roll.
Molotov's back in the game. Obviously, there's nothing special, nothing new there. We got flashbangs. Can't tell what gun this is. The sight is like exactly from Modern Warfare 2019 as well. Mounting. I don't like mounting. I kind of wish that was not in the game anymore, but whatever. So we got a little bit of a, not a slide cancel, but a run and slide here. I mean, they weren't going to bring dolphin diving back, right? So it's not shocking, but probably slide canceling will be back like we're familiar with for the last couple of years now. Each game feels slightly different, but Vanguard really felt like MW 2019 as far as that goes. Cold War is a little bit different, but still very similar. But it seems like that will be a thing again.
Clear.
So we definitely got mounting. We've definitely got slide canceling. Don't know about mantling still.
Actual, this is Shadow 1. Rig is secure. Moving on the container now.
Roger that. Confirm when the objective is neutralized.
I mean, you're always able to like jump up and grab and go over, but like how smooth it is, what it looks like, how fast it is, how slow it is, you know, whatever.
On that damn ship. Actual, we got a problem.
And again, I'm not blown away by these graphics. Like sometimes it looks pretty cool, other times it just kind of looks a little muddled and pixely. Mounting, that's the word. Yeah. I bet you it'll be a fun campaign. I mean, IW usually does really good campaigns. I'll say that. For me, I played the campaign one time. I always do it on stream. And again, this year, because there's no zombies, I'll probably end up streaming the campaign at release, like the moment the game comes out. And again, I will be playing the beta with you guys, with subscribers, when that comes up. Probably in August or September, but we'll see when that actually comes out. And there will be, like they always usually is, like one week early will be the pre-orders, and then the second week will be the open beta for anybody that wants to play it. Hasn't every COD game have some form of mantling to get around this? Yeah, pretty much, but it's just like how smooth it is and how again, how quick it is or whatever. Like sometimes it's really, you know, jump up, grab, pull, push up, go over, or sometimes it's just like whoop, you hopping over, you know what I mean?
Reloading.
I was just kind of curious. It's not that big a deal. Again, yes, it's always been in some form or another, as far as I can remember. I mean, you know, even COD 4, you could jump up and onto a wall and grab up and pull yourself up and whatever. I'm just like how smooth or how fast or whatever it would be.
only cover we have.
Just don't get caught between them.
how high you can go up, you know, all that kind of stuff. This shotgun was in 2019 as well. I don't remember what it was called. It was not a good one, which is, to me, good. Like, I think shotguns, I don't like shotguns in multiplayer. I really didn't like the 7.25 especially. Like, please, God, don't bring something like that back. What's up, Mira?
X-ray down.
Horse right. How far are you from the bridge? This is 1. We're pushing towards the entry now. Copy that.
I think you're noticing, like, when the ship would kind of list to one side, I think it slows you down as you're trying to go up it. Like, watch this guy's movement. When he's coming back across this way, and the ship's going that way. Doesn't it look like he kind of slows down a little bit? I can't really tell. Maybe he's just literally just tactically, you know, walking and just keeping it slow and not trying to sprint, but that's what it kind of looks like to me, but who knows? Just kind of more dynamic environments, you know?
Controls are internal. All right, stand back. Shadow 1 going explosive on bridge entry. 3, 2, 1, execute.
And that's it. Actually, let's see. That was from the trailer yesterday.
Order now and get early access to the open beta.
I can show. Do you guys want to see that part of?
That's what we're
what will
talking
be
about.
part of
Joining us
Warzone 2,
now,
like
up
from the
from
trailer
Long
from
Beach.
yesterday.
Johanna,
I
great
can.
to see you. How's everything?
I can pull it up if you
Great
want.
to have you with us, and also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So,
And they
saw
don't
the
really
first
say
gameplay.
anything
Thanks for
here.
that extended
So that's kind of it. I mean, we didn't get that much. Again, it's a campaign level walkthrough. It's not, you know, it's gonna seem familiar. It's gonna seem, you know, fairly standard. So let's go ahead and watch this again, and then I'll stop it when we hit that point of where the map is. Again, it's like you're not going to be blown away like, oh, I get it now. Oh, right there. Okay, here we go. This is it. Right off the bat. So this is the Warzone 2, part of the Warzone 2 map that we're seeing here. I'm just going frame by frame, backing out of it so we get the best look possible. So again, you can see like that's... I don't know how much, if all of this will be the Warzone map, but it would kind of make sense. Like if you take this little area that we're going to zoom into, like let's say that was, if we're going off of like Verdansk from, you know, the original Warzone, like that's not even the full size of downtown in Verdansk, or it's about maybe that size. So if we were to go like this whole thing, like that would make sense. So we've got water area over here. We've got a river going right through the middle of downtown. This looks like more water. Another river here. And over here, like this could be a reservoir like dam from the original Warzone type map. So again, it's not going to be super, super clear. This is as good as it's going to get as far as, you know, seeing this kind of stuff. And as we zoom in a little bit, bridge over here, like a more rural, hilly trees, paths going through. Same for down over here. It actually kind of feels a lot like, just from the look of it here, a lot like Verdansk did. Because you remember like the part where there was military base and then it kind of went into like a little town, and there was some hills over kind of like this area, and then there was like a little kind of makeshift base that they put up. It was like the tents and everything right by where Array was, where you could, you know, go up to the top of the Array there and jump off and do whatever. But and then like out by Lumberyard and Mill or whatever the hell it was called. I can't remember anymore. Quarry is what I'm thinking of. And then like the downtown kind of area to it. We'll start to zoom in. again, it's not going to be very clear. You're not going to get a ton of info here. You can get a little bit, but it's not going to be super, super clear. But I wouldn't be surprised if that is the whole map. Which looks big, but again, as far as actually being playable, like when you're in it, it probably is not that daunting. There will obviously be vehicles, cars, trucks, motorcycles, maybe, like all that kind of stuff. So who knows? These look, do they look like houses to you, or this could be like an apartment building if we're that high up. I think that's kind of what that is. So I think these are going to be multi-story, like, you know, anywhere from like 5 to 10 story type buildings, maybe. It could be like a warehouse type of thing as well. And again, I think this is some more water going through here. It looks like there's little bridges, like right here, going across it. So, and right here. So this could be like a little river that comes through into the area. I mean, it'll be nice to get a little town square kind of a thing. So these look like regular houses, and these look like more like apartment buildings, multi-story. I mean, that's just how it looks to me. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, we're getting a little bit clearer of a picture here as we zoom all the way in. So we've got multi-stories for sure, like 1, 2, 3. So like a 3 or 4 story kind of thing here. Apartment building complex. Same here. Street level, little roundabout, or as I call them in Massachusetts, rotaries. A helipad, there's an H there, so there was going to be helicopters, it seems like, as well, again. Which none of that is surprising. I mean, if they had it in the original Warzone, I think it's not going to blow you away that they would have it again, you know, whatever. But, and again, these look like multi-stories over here as well. I think it's going to probably feel, and that's it. And then we zoom all the way, and that was the last frame. So I think it's going to feel, you know, very similar to Verdansk. You know, if you played the original Warzone at all, the first 2 years, even when, and then, you know, the first year when it was launched, obviously with Modern Warfare, and then the second year with Cold War, and they did like the reskin of it basically to make it look more 80s rather than, you know, 2019 era. They made it look more like an 80s era kind of a thing. Do we see anything else here that kind of stands out? I mean, I can't really notice anything. Probably they'll have boats as well. If there's a, like, we saw, there's a fair amount of water, it looks like. So, like, if we go back here a little bit, again, like these real dark areas, this all looks like water to me. Like, that's a fair amount of water. And then if you consider, like, all this is a bridge going over a much larger body of water out here. This could be some over here as well. You've got a river over here, or like little inlet type of thing. Same deal here, like over here, over here. So, or it could be the same kind of deal like in Verdansk, where it was wintertime and it was frozen over. But if it's actual water, not ice, they could absolutely do like some boats and stuff as well. So again, we saw the helipad, so more than likely there'll be helicopters again. There'll be some kind of vehicles. Well, will it be the same ones? They'll probably do some kind of refresh on that. They won't be exactly the same, but and where is this is located? I don't know. I wonder if these I mean, I don't know how to read this kind of stuff. Elevation is 14,000 feet. That's pretty goddamn high. So this could be ice. If they were, this is at 14,000 feet. This is going to be ice, regardless of what time of year it is. I mean, I've jumped out of a plane. I went skydiving. I jumped out of the plane at 15,000 feet. And it's cold, by the way, when you're up there. So I don't know. Like, I don't know if any of you guys know. Like, I don't know if there's coordinates on here somewhere. Like, and I don't know how to read it. I don't think so, though. Normally, I think the coordinate numbers are quite a bit longer than what we're seeing, like 7352, 24 degrees Celsius. Is that what that is? I don't know. BRG, I don't know what that means. Range is, I'm assuming, what that means, but I don't know. And then ELV, I'm assuming, is elevation, 14,292 feet, but I don't know. 72 meters, 48 RH. I don't know what that would be. I don't know. But anyhow, that was the campaign mission in full. And that was, we can watch the rest of the trailer.
We got a hit on Hassan.
We can't.
Oh, so we saw a little bit more here, actually. So this is the target. This will be a campaign type thing as well, but it looks like this is actually part of the Warzone map as well. I thought they were going straight into the gameplay stuff, but this could be. This looks the same. So there's the body of water, like the little river going through that downtown general area, kind of maybe, and then we got the bridges. Yeah, I think we just zoomed in over here a little bit earlier because I think we're seeing this building, or maybe they just looks the same. There's a couple of buildings that look like that. But again, we got a multi-story, 1, 2, 3. So there's like a 3 or 4 story there. These looks like vehicles in here. And again, some of this is going to be, if it's pulled straight from the campaign as well, like it doesn't mean all these things will be in Warzone. Like there won't be that many vehicles, or, you know, if they are there, they're just there. They're not able to, you can't drive all of them. But again, we've got the multi-story. Yeah, and that's the rotary right there that I was mentioning. There's the helicopter, the landing pad. So it's just a slightly clearer picture of what we were already looking at, which is here. So yeah, okay.
We can't take him in Iran.
He's not in Iran.
And this is probably still all part of it. That
who do we send?
More rural area there. And then I think that's all that we'll see from that. Now it's just going to be the campaign trailer.
All right, lads, well, we're in position.
I mean, do the graphics look amazing to you gues? They kind of look okay to me. They look fine. And to a degree, they look a little bit like, shouldn't this be better? And somebody was asking me yesterday, this is Wherever I May Roam by Metallica. It's obviously some kind of remake. This is not the original version. But
how the hell did Iran get their hands on this?
It's either Russia or us.
Anywhere I roam.
We need an army.
Look, get us an army.
Mexican Special Forces, 141.
this is from the campaign level that we just did the walkthrough of.
Weapons hard, vaqueros.
Yeah. Let's go. Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
I'll mention it again. I made a video on this yesterday, exactly how to find and pre-order Modern Warfare 2 for Steam. It is on Steam this year. It's not on Battle.net anymore. I did it for Xbox and PlayStation. It's the last video on my channel. You can go check that out if you want to. So that's it. The campaign mission looks, I mean, it looked pretty cool. Nothing, I didn't leave a like. How dare I? It looks pretty cool. There's nothing groundbreaking that we saw, but Richard, but also Steam. It's on Steam. I don't think Battle.net is going to be a thing going forward. I think it's just moving over to Steam, and as far as I know, that's it. But anyhow, again, it's in the video. If you're a PC player, It's on Steam this year. Sorry if you can hear a weed whacker or a leaf blower out there. I don't know what that is. Yeah, so I mean, it looked like a Call of Duty campaign level. I mean, it looked pretty fun. The gunplay looked very, very, very similar to Modern Warfare 2019, which I think is a good thing. We didn't really get to see them kind of running or doing anything like that to see the kind of general speed of the game. You don't really get a sense of that in the campaign anyway. You're going to have to pretty much wait for the multiplayer. When that multiplayer reveal will be, I don't know yet. They kind of surprised everybody yesterday, Call of Duty did, with announcing that this was going to be on this Game Fest thing today. So it could come at kind of any time. Don't know. I will obviously stream that. I was hoping when they announced that last night, because they were being kind of coy about it. They were just saying like, hey, how about we do another thing tomorrow? Call of Duty did. And I was like, oh, okay. I figured it would be the multiplayer kind of reveal because we saw the campaign trailer yesterday, but instead they give us a full campaign level walkthrough, which is fine. But I'm hoping we get some multiplayer gameplay soon because that's, let's face it, that's what Call of Duty really is all about. Especially in a year like for me, mostly Call of Duty for me is about zombies, but there is no zombies this year. There's no zombies for Vanguard either, unfortunately. But so hopefully we'll get that soon. I will stream that. It looks pretty good, but again, it's a campaign level, so there's nothing, nothing earth-shattering, nothing amazing, nothing that blew my mind. It feels very familiar. It felt very Call of Duty-ish. It felt very Modern Warfare 2019-ish. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing is up to you. Again, I like the way the game felt. I just didn't like the doors and everything second level, just overlooking everybody, and shotguns that could literally map you in one shot. Like that kind of stuff really didn't care for. But the actual way the game played, like how it felt to move through the game and how the guns felt and doing all that kind of stuff, I think all that was good. It's just it was ruined by Claymores and Scavenger and the 7.25 shotgun specifically and all that kind of stuff. So, and doors with, like you could literally sit in the back corner and just pre-aim a door. There was no way else for them to get into the room other than through that door, and then you just had to walk in and get killed. So, like that sucked, but whatever. All right, so that was it. We'll leave it there. There's really nothing else to kind of say about it, I don't think. I mean, we dissected the trailer a bit. We dissected the Warzone 2 map, as far as much as we could see. Again, that pretty much feels like it's going to be very Verdansk-esque, which makes sense. Again, this is Modern Warfare that's doing this. Like the whole Caldera thing, you can just kind of forget about. And when this comes out, at least. But again, Warzone 2 won't come out this year even. It will probably be like January of 2023. So if you remember originally when Modern Warfare came out, like Warzone did not come out immediately. It wasn't until December or January of, I think January, that it came out then. But we know it's not Warzone 2 is not coming out in this calendar year. It will be 2023. So January, possibly February, but I'm gonna guess January. So you're stuck with Caldera for another 6 months, or maybe you love Caldera and you're more than happy to keep playing it. But all right, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. Again, I will keep you up to date. So if you're not subscribed, please do. You don't have to turn on notifications. That's totally up to you. I know how annoying it can be to get notifications all the time. So totally up to you as far as that goes. But I will keep you up to date when the open beta, all the beta kind of info coming out. If there will be an alpha again this year, like they've done them for the last couple of years, with the gunfight mode and all that kind of stuff. It's usually been for PlayStation pre-orders It could also be the same deal this year, or they might not have an alpha this year. It could just be going right to the beta and then the open beta the following week. So I will keep you up to date, though, with all the information that comes out. I will let you guys know when I know. And that's it. Everybody have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. And I will catch you all in the next... Oh, and Cedric Gaming, you subscribed 12 minutes ago. I didn't see it. I don't know why I didn't see it, but thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. So yeah, again, and hopefully there will be a multiplayer reveal soon, and I absolutely 100% will be streaming that as well when it comes out. They just haven't announced anything yet, so I have no announcement to give to you to let you know when that will be. But when it happens, I will be streaming it, definitely. All right, have a great day, guys, and I will see you very soon with something else. Bye.